Hi everybody, it's Gabe from Grow and Eat. I wanted to talk about watering your seedlings. It's a very important process, and it's easy to overwater and it's easy to underwater. So you never want to let your soil completely dry out in the trays. Once your potting mix or whatever growing medium you're using, once it dries out completely, it's going to be really hard for it to start absorbing water again, and you risk your plants. You risk losing your plants. You don't want to drown your plants, your seedlings. Some plants respond better to water, and some plants not so much. There's different requirements for different plants, and it just takes practice to get used to it. So I'm going to tell you how I kind of gauge what needs water and what doesn't. You definitely don't want to be watering when you don't have to. So I simply tell by weight. Just looking won't always give you an accurate reading on what needs water. So the best way to do it is by weight. And when something is full of water, it's going to be heavier. So I take my trays and I lift them up. And I compare weights, which ones are heavier and which ones are light. If one of them is extremely light, I've probably let it go without water for too long. So all I do is I pick it up with another one, and there is a noticeable difference in these two trays. I'll show you. This one here, visibly, it looks darker, more wet than this one. This one looks a little more dry. These are both trays of brassicas, they're kale. So lifting them up, this one seems to be watered enough, whereas this one could benefit from a water. And that is all I do. I do the lift test. I'll show you a couple other examples. This one, again, it looks kind of darker than this one, if you can see the difference. Typically, and the drier trays are always going to be lighter. So when it comes to watering, you don't want to overwater, and you want to give a nice even distribution of the water over the whole tray, okay? And that's all. That's all there is to it. So again, I'd like to stress that it's important to kind of test by feel if your trays need water or not. Sometimes going by eye can be deceiving. So that's how I gauge whether my seedlings need water. And yeah, happy planting, everybody. Bye-bye.